No
Ladies and
countdown.
gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, man, it's been 3 or 4 weeks since we did our last live podcast, and
Yeah, Lee.
awkward enough, it's on a Wednesday night. It's not a Saturday night, but we wanted to bring it to you straight.
Yeah.
I,
Well,
I
remember Monday? We're trying to do it
oh,
on Monday, but you
yeah,
know,
we've been trying to do something, but I was on vacation for the past 4 weeks in Hawaii and in New Jersey, and but we're here tonight live. My name is Oos Noose. Right next to me is my number one podcast partner in the world, man, J.S. Main, and this right here is Wrestling News and Brews.
hey, and
JS,
with that, I'm gonna crack. Let me talk to you.
yeah,
Yeah, I gotta crack this one open real quick, full
big 40,
wrestling
baby.
news and brews.
Cheers, my man.
Cheers.
Oh,
All
we're
right,
starting
man.
out with some Steve Weisers tonight.
Oh yeah.
Steve Weisers.
Well, just to start off this wrestling news and brews podcast, we are back, folks.
We are fucking
Just
back.
put it real quick. We are back, folks.
Stan Marsh.
Want to say the first thing. What's up, Stan Marsh? Want to say the first thing is rest in peace, the Iron Sheik. You gotta
rest
start
in
it off
peace,
like that,
Iron
bro.
Sheik. Rest in peace, you jabroni. I don't mean that in an offensive way.
No. That's what he would say.
We know who coined that
He would
phrase
love you.
first.
He would love you for you saying that. And
Yes,
The
sir.
Rock made it even more famous saying jabroni.
It did, but we gotta give credit where it's due. You know what I mean? We gotta give
Rest in
it due.
peace.
You
Hey,
know
real
what I
quick,
mean?
let's get into Night of Champions, bro. I really want to talk about this.
Yes.
And then from there, we'll just talk about what's going on right now. This is what I put on my notes, and after watching the whole thing, and I had to put this in the very first thing is thank you Triple H for
Yes.
real, man. Like I'm not playing around. No match, none of them were boring at all. Like I could watch, everything was like must see. Even when Rhea beat Natalia in like freaking a couple of minutes.
Yep.
Like everything was like straight to the point.
And when
It was a solid fucking pay-per-view, man.
when we talk about that Rhea Natalia match, I mean, of course, Natalia is a very seasoned veteran in this game.
Exactly.
Put years into this, she's a part of a very prodigal dynasty in the Hart family. Her dad being Jim the Anvil Neidhart, her mom being the sister of Bret and Owen Hart. It doesn't matter at this point what she really does. I mean, because whatever she does, at least you're getting that cap tip that this she's a vet. She's been in the business for a while. She's had a very historical run, regardless of how many titles she's held and regardless of how many matches she's won or lost. She has nothing to be ashamed of, even if she gets rolled up the way she did by Rhea. But that's called putting someone over. And Rhea,
for sure.
At this point right now,
Fans are mad about her, like, oh, you should retire, this and that. But nah, bro, she's solid.
She's solid.
You need a veteran like that. You know what I mean?
You need a vet like that to. I don't really think that Rhea really needs the credit or the adoration from the vets in the back, because in her short career with WWE as it has been so far, she's done a lot of great shit. She's been in a dismal point at one point where she wasn't holding the title, but now she's probably one of the most prestigious women champions in wrestling today.
Yeah,
so
honestly,
to get that to be put over by Natalia at that level or at the way she did, it's just giving her more praise than what she needs. So nothing wrong with that match.
I also thought, man, the Brock versus Cody match went well, bro. It should have ended with Brock Lesnar winning. A lot of fans are pissed, but I mean, come on, you're playing with Cody Rhodes and a broken arm, and I liked how he was using that thing. Man, it was just, I thought it was like a great way to end that one, especially, Cody just passed out, was it?
Yep.
Cody
passed out. Cody passed out, but didn't tap out.
Yeah, there you go. So it was like
that's the phrase he coined, and
that was like Steve Austin and Bret Hart right there.
Yep. Oh my God, WrestleMania 13, right?
Yeah.
The sharpshooter when his head, perfect camera shot, perfect camera angle to show how desperate he was to not give up. At the same time, you had the blood dripping down his face. One of my favorite wrestlers.
Yeah, there's no better moment than that from Stone Cold's career. That has to be a top 3 moment for sure.
In wrestling, in WWE history, guaranteed.
Oh, for sure, right.
But the Cody Rhodes match, you're absolutely right. the way he won the first match against Brock Lesnar at it was Backlash, right?
Yeah.
The way he won the first match at Backlash, I mean, a very smart, critical way of him winning.
And we saw blood. That was
And we saw
badass.
blood. So we see Cody with the quick escape win, knowing how to win, and then he wrestles Brock Lesnar in the second match with a broken arm, like you stated.
Yeah.
You know, it made sense. You know, you cannot have Cody go completely undefeated over Brock Lesnar in this trilogy, or of this rivalry that they're gonna have. Brock's gonna have to get a dub over on him at least one time, and at least they put it in the way where it doesn't make Cody look weak.
Not at all. It actually made Brock more of a beast. It made him look even more crazier. Bro, that main event with the Usos, especially the ending, we should have went live right after that, man. As soon as that happened, because that was crazy.
It was crazy, man. You got probably the number one. Fuck, I don't want to like justify it right now, but I think I have to. For this decade of the 2020s, I think that this storyline right here with the Bloodline is gotta be the best storyline that's gonna happen this entire decade in pro wrestling. Because fuck, man, it started in 2020, and these past 2 years have been nothing short of just fucking absolute fucking craziness.
And like you said, man, it's been going on forever. What, since 2001? So
2020.
Oh yeah, 2020, exactly. So it's like 3 years.
Yeah.
So it's been going on for that long, and it hasn't even been boring, or
you
know what?
No, not at all, bro.
It's just the perfect time to already, end it, or I don't know, maybe this is just something where they can just fight about it and then come back later. I don't know. There's a lot of things that can happen with it.
To me, I think like even in the position that they are right now with this storyline, where Cody Rhodes, I'm not Cody Rhodes, sorry, where there's a civil war in the Bloodline where it's Solo and Roman versus the Usos. Even though they're going that direction where they're kind of splitting up the Bloodline, there's so many directions you can go with this storyline. You know what I mean? That's the beautiful thing, and whoever is coordinating this entire storyline has their head on straight, because this whole storyline is so good, dude.
Right, look at wrestling today. Like right now, I was watching earlier. I was watching Impact. I was watching TNA. They're doing these things and that and all these. You just watch some of that, and then you watch AEW, little New Japan here and there. It's all wrestling. It's all good. But when you look at WWE, it's like a fucking movie, bro. Especially with SmackDown, it's a fucking movie. That's right, King. Yeah.
WWE right now is the pinnacle of pro wrestling in terms of storylines that are absolutely great,
and they have even good fucking wrestling too. Like the actual wrestling since Triple H has taken over. Even the wrestling's fucking great. So it's just a win-win.
And you've got so many guys right now that are, I would say, mid-card wrestlers who are rising to the top. Look at guys like LA Knight.
Yeah.
A total guy that was never gonna be coming in like really well, unless you're a hardcore wrestling fan and you know who Eli Drake is.
Yeah.
You didn't know who Eli Drake was. And did you see how fast he caught fire? There's so many guys that are at that mid-card level that are so popular now.
And it reminds me of his debut in TNA when he was just talking fast. To me, like, I kind of didn't like him because I could tell, oh, this guy's trying too hard. He already sounds like The Rock in this. I've been saying that since 2011 or 12, whenever he came out, debuted it for TNA. And you look at him now, and it's just like, how can you not like this guy? Yeah. But how can you not like this guy, bro? Honestly, like
how can you not?
And then I'm glad that King Resco brought this up. That he said that Zelina was saying something about him, like, oh, he sounds like The Rock. He should do his own thing. He should be himself. But I'm like, he is himself. Like, he may sound like these guys, but he's a total different. He's totally different from.
He's a totally The Rock.
You know what I mean?
Total different enigma in his own
he just
way.
Gets it. He gets it. He gets that entertaining. Like you could see Ric Flair in this guy. You could see a whole bunch of superstars in this guy. And man,
when you have guys saying that about you, like, oh, you're just imitating so and so. Hey, that's a compliment if you take it the right way, because you know what I mean. There's not too many guys that can kind of hold themselves up to that level where they've tried so hard to kind of
Exactly.
imitate these guys. But LA Knight got it, dude.
And he's right there with Cena. You know what I mean? Like you could
I'd
put him with
say.
Cena, you could put him with Rock, you could put him with Stone Cold. Like not even Roman you can have that with. I don't think so. Like
No,
to me, Roman is a good wrestler. He's okay on the mic, but I don't. You can't put
no,
Roman there,
you
bro. You
can't put
can't.
Roman there. But in
Nah.
terms of on the
Like
mic
we're,
and
yeah, we're
really
talking about Rock,
dude, we're talking
Stone
about.
Cold, Ric Flair, Macho Man, all these guys.
Glad to see WBN back. Cheers, Oos and Jet. Hey, King Resco, man.
LA Knight might
Cheers,
be the
brother.
guy.
But we got to talk about so much other shit, especially in regards to
It's a
wrestling, man.
lot of shit, bro.
I want to dip into what's going on right now. You know, there's so many great storylines happening, and one of my favorites that I want to talk about. But before we get into it, I want to talk about how they're presenting the NXT brand as a whole. But before we get into that, JSCO, how anything else you want to touch upon about Night of
Oh
Champions?
yeah, just especially Zoe Stark, bro. I'm just so impressed with her and Trish. That Trish and Becky match too from Night of Champions was good.
Yep.
But I was just especially the the Oscar match. That was insane, bro.
The Oscar match.
Her winning the title was fucking cool. I just like all this shit going on, bro. But we can head on to Raw. We want to talk some Raw.
Yep. No, before we hop into Monday Night Raw, I kind of wanted to talk about the Oscar winning the women's title. It was well deserved, bro. Well fucking deserved. I think that maybe they could have had Bianca drop the title at a more prestigious pay-per-view like SummerSlam coming up. But I think at this point in time, I don't think that she really needed the title anymore. You know, what she needs is a new character development, at least a heel change, heel turn. But her run was getting very stale with me. And Oscar is the right person, the great person to take over that reign. And man, it's just really fucking entertaining to see that shit, bro. Especially
for sure
holding that title back. But Monday Night Raw, let's jump into it, bro.
Corbin promo. Oh yeah, man. Carmelo Hayes and Corbin are holding it down for NXT. Like, it's actually pretty fucking entertaining. And that's what they needed. WWE should have brought in guys like this. Like they brought in Ali. He was already making it like more entertaining. You brought in what's her name? She was with Mandy.
Oh, Mandy Rose.
Yeah. What's that chick's name?
Dana Brooke.
Yeah, Dana Brooke. She's on NXT too. So like that's pretty cool. Putting in. You're not gonna use these guys in the main roster. So
we talked about this, I think, weeks ago, where we said all the guys who are being sent back from the main roster down to NXT to kind of run themselves back and get their prestige or their get their confidence back, like they did it with Jinder Mahal, Apollo Crews. But for some people, I don't think it's probably gonna work out. Like if you look at Dana Brooke right now, she's not catching fire at all, to be honest. She's getting booed out of the NXT arena, which is crazy.
She's a great jobber, man. You gotta love her for that.
Yeah, you do. You have to. But I mean, when you go on Twitter and cry about it, yes, bro. When you go on Twitter and cry about it, and then you got guys like Vince Russo to come and back you up, that's not a good look. That's not a good look. Vince Russo came to her aid. I was like, golly, man. But yeah, we talk about what's going on right now with the entire NXT brand. I love that they're dipping back into it with the main roster guys. Seth Rollins going back and helping out bring the prestige to his World Heavyweight Championship by defending it against Braun Breaker. Just giving so many opportunities to those guys out there, man.
Oh yeah, and you could already see all these like they look like rookies for real to begin with. How they debuted Exiom and they brought in Noam Dar, and then they got all these guys like I feel like Tyler Bates doing a good job, bro. I always felt like he was kind of boring, but when they got this guy going with this little storyline thing with what's his name, Wesley, I think that shit's entertaining. We'll see where that goes.
I think, yep.
and Nathan Frazier too. I saw that guy kind of boring, but he's a Shawn Michaels guy. And
He is
that Phoenix Splash or whatever the hell his finisher is, it's insane, bro.
it
That
is
dude's
for
talented as hell.
Nathan Frazier. Nathan Frazier is he's a Seth Rollins guy. He trained Seth Rollins trained him
Oh,
at
okay, shit.
the Black and Brave Wrestling
Yeah, no
Academy out
wonder
in
he's good.
Iowa.
Yeah.
That's why they had that. If you didn't see last night in NXT when they did the kind of angle where Rollins and Frazier were looking at each other backstage,
Yeah.
it's because Rollins is the one who trained him,
Oh, that's why. Okay, that was
and
cool.
they're doing the same thing on SmackDown with Finn Balor and JD because JD trained under Finn Balor.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's good to see WWE tipping the tap.
Yeah, well, under Vince that would have never happened. You know what I mean?
Never.
Because he thinks that these people aren't even. That's your future, bro.
That's your
You know what I mean?
guys.
Good. That just pisses me off, man.
It
But
pisses
yeah,
me off.
Nathan Frazier won that Heritage Cup. They're making that thing look like a real title. You gotta carry that damn trophy around. Tiffany Stratton winning the NXT Women's title.
Deserved, well deserved.
Yep. And that other chick, I don't know who the hell that was, but yeah, that was a great match.
NXT has been catching fire,
yeah,
man.
NXT
I
is
appreciate it, man.
Yeah, I'm just running down NXT because
Did you see that
they've been
that
stepping
Von
it up.
Wagner story that he was talking
Yeah,
about?
I think that one's going good right now with his head, right? The surgery that he got and all that.
Maybe story, man.
You know what? I actually been hearing from management that they're really high on this guy, that they actually want him to be a main event player, especially like a Mania guy. So I'm like, what? Damn,
Von
they have
Wagner?
yeah.
They had a lot of fucking.
They have a lot of
Well, Vince has a lot of fire under his ass about Von Wagner. They have him as a main roster. What do they call it? Free agent. In the draft, he got signed as a free agent on the main roster.
Yeah.
Guys in that category can appear on any show, NXT, Raw, SmackDown. So it goes to show that they have some type of interest in making him the next guy. And with this story that he told, I think he'll be able to capture the hearts of a lot of fans.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Man, NXT, man, it's so good to see them actually being in. And Nick Khan actually went on record saying that the reason why they're sending Seth down to go and defend the title this past Tuesday against Braun was because his vision of NXT was to be its own third brand, which it was at one point, right?
I mean, it could be. You can make that thing way bigger, but still, you're gonna have a lot of new guys. It's gonna be like that old ECW, right, where they would have all these fucking young wrestlers come in, but we'll see how how they do that. But Ciampa's back on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, she is.
And I got some wrestling news right here. Motherfucker, Randy Orton is already going to come back.
Yep, I seen that.
They're thinking before SummerSlam for sure.
But where do you slot him?
Shoot, I don't know, man. It's unpredictable. Do you put him back with Riddle? Do you let him go off on the Usos, the Bloodline, go after Roman, maybe put him on SmackDown? I think SmackDown needs a little bit more, but I don't know. Randy's a Raw guy, but if you put him on SmackDown, that'll be smart, man, because he'll be right there with Roman.
He would.
That would be.
And it'd be a good storyline too. But
yeah,
we know how that's ending.
I feel like he's gonna get on Raw and Riddle. That's just obvious, but I hope it doesn't. I hope we get the old Randy, the one that will punt you in the head, the Viper, and the Legend Killer.
The Viper Randy was my favorite, dude. Legend Killer was my favorite too, but Viper Randy with the shaved head and just the wrapped wrist.
Bro, the best Randy is the Authority Randy.
Oh shit!
I just play around,
motherfucker.
But yeah, bro. Raw's been good. Gunther's been holding it down.
Yep.
I also got to talk about this. I don't know if you guys saw this, but it could have been a kid with the Uncle Howdy mask. But why next to
you did? You texted me about that.
Did you see that one?
Why did they didn't they say somewhere where
it could be my mistake? Maybe a kid had it for real, but no, it looked planted, bro, because it was right in back of the announcers. I don't know. Maybe they're making signs for Bray to come back.
Probably. How do you guys? Oh, in fact, what you call it? Stan Marsh just asked about that. He said, "How you guys feel about Wyatt? Do you think he was a flop?" Well,
Oh no, he's gonna come back, bro. No,
they
don't worry,
reported
about it. He's gonna come back.
I think
He,
Fightful
don't call
reported
him.
that
Don't call him a flop until he
he's not a
leaves
flop.
for another term, or if he gets released, or whatever happens.
Even more so, I don't think it was a flop at all because I broke his hand. And
I think that is true. Like not you, but like I think he probably had injuries,
yeah, he had injuries, dude.
and problems. I don't know, some shit. But it's
And
like
plus,
almost. What is this? Like how long has he been gone, bro? Like has it been more than 6 months? Shit, he missed
been a while.
WrestleMania.
It's been a while since he's
About
been
4 or 5 months or some shit like that.
But I think the biggest thing about it wasn't Mania. It was before Mania.
Hell yeah! Shout out to
Rumble.
Bray.
It was a Royal Rumble. That was his last match.
Oh yeah, that is a while ago.
Match. But
That was in January. So yeah, like almost 5 months. What,
they
5 months?
reported on Fightful that Road Dogg had went on record saying they hired a brand new writer for Bray Wyatt. I guess Bray Wyatt must have had like creative issues too, but with a guy like Bray Wyatt, where his mind works so fucking crazy,
Yeah,
I think you gotta let him do him. Let him be him.
yeah.
Look
But I don't know about these breaks he's taking, man. He needs to fulfill his contract too.
He does, dude. I think so.
That's not fair. You know what I mean? Unless you put him in a contract like Roman, but is this guy worth it for a contract like that? I don't know. I don't think he's there yet.
I think
You know what? If he was selling like crazy merchandise, that's why they want him back as a Fiend. If he's selling that money right there, I mean, he's making that. Yeah, then you can give him a contract like that. But I don't know why we got right now. We got like Predator Wyatt, motherfucking Uncle Howdy Wyatt. Yeah, let's get the Fiend back in there, man.
We got.
I like Bray Wyatt. I like this gimmick for real, but I just feel like we haven't really seen anything because he left. What would have had happened if he had that match with Bobby Lashley at Mania?
Man, it fucked over Bobby Lashley too, if you think about it, because he missed out on a WrestleMania paycheck because Bray Wyatt didn't want to work. I don't know if he didn't want to work. I don't know if he might have.
He did a no-show at the Garden.
Right. So I don't know, man. I don't want to implicate what I think happened because I could be fucking wrong. None of us know what really happened unless you work with WWE and you understand everything. But at the same time, you're right. He has dates he has to fulfill. He has a contract that he has to work out. But if he's not delivering, man, I bought a fucking t-shirt, bro. Well, my fiance bought a t-shirt,
bro.
You know what I mean?
One of my homies spent stupid money on this guy, bro. Like he bought the Wyatt title, the whole costume. He bought the Wyatt backpack, bro. I mean the Fiend, everything Fiend. But that was him, and that was all these other fucking people buying his shit. Yep. Like horror fans and shit like that. That's why like his presence in WWE is it's like almost CM Punk right now. I feel like CM Punk comes back, Wyatt comes back. CM Punk comes back again. Now we're gonna get Wyatt again at the same time. CM Punk's coming back again. It's just like we got something right there, with AEW, they got Punk, WWE, they got Wyatt. So
speaking of, let's jump over to AEW for a little bit. Let's talk about them for a little bit. The whole CM Punk thing, man.
I had to grab my balls.
You're good.
Sorry about that.
No, hey, you're good. We're men.
Real quick, man. I was just playing around. But real quick, about Raw, I just have to say one more thing. Oh yeah, Dominic Mysterio deserves it, bro. Deserves respect. He is getting the craziest heat, and then right now we have the craziest baby face. The guy has the biggest reaction. Cody Rhodes. You get the biggest baby face, and you got the biggest heel going at it at Money in the Bank. What do you think about that, Oos?
Man, before we even get into that,
I didn't even think about it like that until I saw this Raw.
This is 2 second-generation superstars.
They are. Yeah.
They are. They're both second-generation superstars. Cody Rhodes, like you said, the biggest babyface in WWE.
Yeah.
And Dominic Mysterio, he's a heel, but he's absolutely hated by fucking wrestling fans all over, which is great because now it's going to be a lopsided reaction at Money in the Bank, and then we get to see Cody Rhodes absolutely fucking spank his ass. You know what
Oh,
I
for
mean?
sure, bro. Especially like you go to Brock to Dominic, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and this feud's not over. I feel like Brock's gonna fuck with them again. They're gonna
Yep.
end the rivalry at SummerSlam. You know, that's pretty dope. You know, at least
Yep.
they got something with Cody, man. At least they got him on the right path. But yeah, man, shout out to Stan Mosh. I think
Give me 1 second
Lesnar
to grab a
was-
beer.
oh, go ahead, bro. Yeah, yeah, Lesnar does get in that match with Dominic and maybe cost Cody Rhodes the match. Dude, that would be a crazy win for Cody. I mean for Dom. I think that would be the biggest win of his life if he can beat Cody Rhodes. What do you think about that, Oos?
Say that again, bro.
If Dominic beats Cody, like maybe some help from Brock or something, wouldn't
Yeah,
that be the biggest win of his life?
it would. It would establish him not as a main event player. Obviously,
No,
he gets the help of Brock.
but just like that's the new guy coming in.
Yep. It establishes him as one of the most hated people in wrestling.
Yeah,
And then if he plays off it right, where he kind
yeah.
of like parades around like he did something, it'll just give him more fucking heat under his ass. But I wanted to roll into what you call it.
Before one more thing, Oos.
No,
Before
go
we
ahead.
get to
Go ahead.
AEW, what do you think about right now the Money in the Bank, especially like we got Logan Paul now? What do you think
Ooh.
about that thing, man? It is,
I
especially putting Logan Paul. I was kind of pissed at first, but you know, you put that star status in there, it makes it even a bigger deal. You got 7 wrestlers instead of 6, so I mean, the more the merrier, right?
my heart wants LA Knight to win this fucking Money in the Bank.
Oh yeah, me
It
too.
really does. But at the same token, I don't think he should, and I'll explain why.
Yeah,
Because he's catching fucking, he's catching all this popularity and all this cheer and praise from everybody. Let that shit burn.
yeah,
I feel
right.
like let that shit
Yeah, you
marinate
can.
a little bit more.
Yeah, you can.
Maybe if he does end up winning, like don't let him cash in right away. Because right now there's no reason for him to win a world title right now. You've got Seth, unless he cashes in on Seth, but then again, that's too fast for a Seth Rollins reign. Not on Roman, because we want Cody Rhodes to be that guy, right?
Yeah.
But if he does win it, let him marinate it over the entire year where he has a year's length. Let him go over against these big stars. That's just me, though. What do you think, bro?
You know what? The Money in the Bank is not star-studded at all. I wouldn't say we got stars in this Money in the Bank, especially putting Logan Paul in there kind of makes it, you put it, a little up there, but it's not star-studded. So
Right.
it's just like anybody can win, especially like, man, like just really looking at this as a fan and really look at like the stats kind of thing. Shinsuke Nakamura hasn't won shit in a while, so I think this could be a legit way of Shinsuke winning the damn title. And especially he has 0 mic skills. You could have him cash in, the people will go crazy, and that'll be a good way to get it. Also, what you paying or what? All right, yeah, I take it. Yeah, let's go. Huh? Yeah, that's my last one. All right, appreciate that. Mickey good, or maybe it still surprised me. Okay, Shinsuke is looking really good. LA Knight, that's my personal favorite. That's who I want to win as a fan. But Logan Paul has to be number 1 right now since he just barely got put in that damn match. And imagine what he's gonna do with that briefcase. He's gonna put it all over social media. That motherfucker was hugging that briefcase already, like, oh, this is mine. And he's gonna be making videos with it, big social media. Like, that's the most believable thing. And I'll be booing that shit next Not this Saturday, but the next fucking Saturday. I'll be booing the fuck out of that if he does win.
Look at him. He makes those videos, right? He's got 23 million followers on subscribers on YouTube. That shit's only gonna gain so much popularity than what it already has.
That's my logic for like WWE. Like that's how we've seen this already. You know what I mean?
Okay. Sorry about that. Go ahead, my bad.
We've seen this already by WWE. Like they would pull some shit like this just for some extra cash flow. And we'll see. We'll see if it's a Triple H decision or it's a Vince decision. But Triple H is a Logan Paul guy too. Like he likes Logan, so he's the one that signed this contract. Yeah. I won't be surprised if Logan Paul wins.
Logan Wall. Hey, if he wins it, it's a shitty fucking position to think about it, but you could benefit a lot from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck, man, because dude's got so much reach to so many different people. He's got a fucking podcast that reaches millions of subscribers, and he's also got a whole brand of hydration drinks that's sponsored by the UFC, which is also WWE's sister show. There's so much, man, they could do with it. But I like the fact, like you said, there's not so much star power in this match. There's no former world champions in this Money in the Bank.
Hey, bro, that is true. That is true. That's 100% true. And the new thing that they have now is you can cash in on even the mid titles too, mid card titles.
Yep, they did that with Theory, right? They cashed in on.
That was just shown. But I don't know. That's like the lowest of lows. You should never do that.
Should never.
No, not unless you could get those titles. Like all you have to do is ask for it. That's what the fans were saying. That's why I love reading the comments because that is true. You could just ask for a fucking title shot and you'll get it.
Yep.
Come on.
The only one that I think you really have to work for nowadays is the fucking Royal Rumble. But other than that, you get out there, ask for it. I really hated the fact that Bianca Belair is walking out there stating, I got next. Like, bro, to be honest, like you had this lengthy ass women's championship run.
Yep.
Yeah,
she didn't just fucking have that title hostage for a fucking year and plus.
Same thing goes with Charlotte Flair, where you've had all these opportunities and you're a 15-time women's world champion. Like we get it. Like your legacy's established. Like let's spread the fucking glory amongst the rest of the division. You know what I mean?
Big shout outs to you know what? Otis and Chad are tearing it up, bro. They're on fire, but
I like the Maxine Dupree addition to that group, man.
Speaking of that, it reminds me of Chase U big time. The Chase U shit they got going on with NXT and that little small chick that they got there. This is what it reminds me of right now, bro, of Alpha Academy. Like they got the Chase U going in there.
I love Andre Chase's his stomps that he does. He goes C-H-A-S-E. Then what does that spell? Chase U.
Oh yeah, that's fire, bro. But sadly, I don't think they'll ever go to fucking WWE. They're in NXT for life. I don't see that. I know for sure that that other dude is, what's his name?
The fucking tall one. What was it?
Yeah.
I'm saying Grayson Waller out here. What the fuck?
Yeah, he sounds like Grayson.
Jake Atlas, right?
Yeah. Oh no, who?
No, that's his boyfriend. That was his boyfriend.
The dude from what's his name?
Hold on.
From Chase U.
Duke Hudson.
Duke Hudson, bro.
My bad. I said Jake Atlas because Duke Hudson's gay and his boyfriend was Jake Atlas.
Duke Hudson's gay?
Yeah, remember Jake Atlas from AEW, the one that was in NXT, that went to AEW, got released and then went to AEW?
Something Atlas. Who's that?
Jake Atlas, bro. This hold on.
What does it look like?
Let me show you.
That dude's gay, bro. That dude Hudson.
This is Jake Atlas.
I can't see that. It was a looked like Sammy Guevara.
No, hold on. Let me send you a picture of him in WWE, and you'll recognize him, guaranteed.
What the fuck? That Duke Hudson, I was all like, oh man, this guy's gonna be like a Wade Barrett or something in the future.
Here, I
Oh
sent
yeah,
it to you.
fuck Charlotte.
Yeah, fuck
Hell
Charlotte.
yeah, Stan, you have a good night, man. Hell yeah, much love. Thanks for stopping by,
Good
bro.
night, Stan Marsh. I just texted it to you. You got it?
I don't know. I don't remember this guy.
Well, he was in WWE and he got released, and then he went to AEW. Then he got fired from AEW because he got arrested for domestic violence.
What
He
the
beat up
fuck,
Duke Hudson. Yeah, he beat up Duke Hudson, his boyfriend.
bro? Oh my god, that sounds fucking
Crazy.
weird.
Yeah, it is weird, bro.
That fucking midget beat up fucking Duke Hudson.
Bro,
Oh my
fuck
god.
him up.
No wonder they threw him on Chase U, bro. I thought they had like some plans for this guy, but yeah, straight garbage.
Garbage. But
Shout out to Stan Marshall.
I wanted to roll in before we end the podcast. Or before we get into our wrestling news segment and moment of the week. I wanted to talk about AEW for just a little bit.
Oh yeah, let's get into it. Shit, my bad.
No, it's all good. Collision.
Oh yeah, let's go, bro.
AKA Monday Night Nitro
Yeah,
2.0. We
pretty
got
much.
on it. I mean, the thing that really fucking tripped me out was they had the CM Punk pipe bomb in the opening, which caused more fucking heat. But fuck,
Appreciate
CM Punk's
it.
only telling the truth, man. He's only telling the truth about what he said, bro. CM Punk talking about counterfeit bucks.
Oh, that was fucking. That was.
Where is he
hilarious, bro.
lying? Dude,
Yeah.
the Bucks and Kenny. I feel like at this point, Tony Khan is building his. He's gonna start building a promotion against CM Punk because he really is the draw of that company. And the more he does that, it's just gonna push the Bucks and Kenny away because they're even telling we're not gonna show up at Dynamite, we're not gonna show up here because of that. And the Bucks and Kenny's contracts are up at the end of the year. I think if Tony continues to kind of pamper CM Punk the way he does, I see Kenny and the Bucks coming over to WWE. That's just me.
You know what I mean? And then you have CM Punk. Is that a one-time deal? Him coming out?
No,
he's gonna be showing up on Dynamite.
No, apparently, I don't know if he's on Dynamite.
A one-time deal because they're in Chicago, but I feel like Collision, that was gonna be a show or whatever.
Yeah,
and
I think
the Bucks aren't even gonna be on there.
Yep, I think he's just gonna stay on fucking on Collision for the foreseeable future. And that's good because you know what I mean. Like you don't have to have
that way. You could avoid confrontation backstage or whatever, right? And no wonder, like you get him. I bet you that's all on him because they had that first match, and then he comes out, he says his little thing, whatever, and I'm pretty sure like right after that, he just left or whatever, some shit like that.
No, he had a match. He had a match against.
Oh, so he did wrestle in a dark match or something.
No, he wrestled. He was the main event. He wrestled against. He wrestled against Samoa Joe. It was CM Punk versus Samoa Joe. That was the main event.
Main event on television?
On Collision, yeah.
No, that's Collision. That was the 6-man tag. I was talking about Dynamite.
Oh shit! Oh, tonight on Dynamite?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Did he show up tonight?
Yeah, he showed up in the beginning. That's what I was saying. Like maybe just to avoid conversation, they did that little thing, the angle from the beginning.
In and out.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't think he's going to be showing up on Dynamite unless it's Chicago.
Unless it's Chicago. But I feel like if they ever do make amends behind the scenes, I think that storyline will be fucking crazy.
Oh, for sure, man.
Oh, man. Other than that, AEW's been fucking garbage.
Yeah, pretty much garbage. But dude, that fucking MJF versus Adam Cole to start AEW Dynamite was fire, bro. Like
fire, bro.
Shit, man. The stuff that he was saying about Adam Cole was nuts, bro. He even set that whole NXT line on him. So
you know what they do to make me feel special? They ring the freaking bell.
The bell, yeah.
Yep.
Bro,
hey,
that was dope.
All that says about WWE is they watch it. You know, they know what.
No, it really does. You are watching their developmental, as they say, developmental.
He's so going. You are watching. If MJF drops the title anytime before the end of this year, he's going over WWE next year. I guarantee it.
Oh, for sure, man. But they keep the title on him. They don't want to lose him, especially. Isn't it crazy that he has a title in 2023?
It is.
Who's to say he ain't gonna have that title until his contract expires?
I remember he walked out in the opening match of All In 2018.
Yeah.
When he walked out and he wrestled Matt Cross in the opening match, no reaction. No one knew who the fuck he was. 5 years later, 5 years later, he's one of the biggest stars in AEW.
That's crazy, right? Shit.
Full circle, man.
Damn.
But that's enough about AEW. I mean, it's still hot garbage.
We can still talk about it, bro. I'm liking the. Right now, I'm just like, it must be the buzz or some of the good stuff. But I don't know. Like, I'm pointing the parts that I think that are pretty good. Okay, and the Gun Club. I think they're gonna be with the Bullet Club Gold. You might see
That's
that.
Gonna be nice.
I think, bro. I think this tag team is pretty good, bro. Because I saw the beginning of
and Austin Gunn.
Yeah, bro. They came out. They had their little pose. Like that shit look all fucking 1990s. I mean, these kids got it, bro.
I don't know if we reviewed the episode of Dynamite they had when they came out to 50 Cent's Many Men. Bro,
that shit was fire. Remember we even talked about it?
The Many Men. We all tripping out, man.
That was dope, bro.
But them joining the Bullet Club will fucking elevate them. I love how they take so many characteristics from their pops.
Yeah,
you could tell their dad influenced them heavily. Colton looks just like his fucking dad. Maybe not as PED'd up.
Yeah,
but he's what do you call it? A Billy Gunn light version. You know what I mean? So
yeah, Billy Gunn. Like, hey, let me tell you, dude, that dude. I don't know if you watched the Practical Jokers. Do you watch that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's this referee, that bald one that looks like a worm. That
what you call Rick
bro,
Knox?
Yeah, bro, that dude, the bald guy, the AW referee. Yeah. Okay, Knox, guy doesn't he look like Murr from Impractical Jokers?
He looks like Murr,
bro. I just snapped to the.
He does. Fucking Murr. I feel bad for him. He gets treated like shit on that. Make him do all the.
Bro, at the ending of Dynamite, bro, we saw Okada coming out and face to face with Daniel Bryan. Did you see the fucking pop that he got?
Bro, the Rainmaker against the American Dragon at Forbidden Door. Like we always say on this fucking show, man. King, rest,
bro.
Like we always talk about this.
Too sweet.
I hope you guys are doing great. Welcome back to another night, boys. We got Wrestling Brews and News.
We are back, and it's glad to have you with us, King Resco, man.
Hell yeah! Shout out to Brother Ooze. Shout out to JS. Thank you guys for letting me on for a bit. I'm gonna crack this 40 wide open.
Hey, Resco, man. Anytime you see us on live and you see the click on it.
Man.
Hey, I love wrestling as much as you guys. So cheers to that.
Oh, yeah. Hey, cheers, baby. Too sweet, bro.
Hey, too sweet.
What we were talking, I was talking about in terms of talking about AEW, right?
Yeah, bro. Speaking about AEW, what about the Sting and Jericho thing going on? They're gonna have some kind of 6-man tag on that Forbidden Door this Sunday, but bro, it should have been Sting versus Jericho. That would have been better.
Sting versus Jericho
I think that's cooking up, right? One on one.
Think about it. When you go back to their WCW
Jericho
days,
said he was gonna
wrestle. There you go, bro. Back to the WCW days. Jericho was a jobber. Sting was the man. So
Jericho was a fucking comical.
You can't say shit about that.
Comical gimmick with a mid-card title or whatever.
Yeah,
cruiserweight title. And Sting was at the top of fucking WCW at the time. You know what I mean? And then it comes full circle because Jericho goes over to WWF, becomes a megastar overnight, debuting in a feud with The Rock. Does his run in WWE, becomes a fucking megastar he is now. And now Sting, who's still at, not the top of his game, but he's still able to go. Now it's fucking full circle. It feels like, I'm not saying it's the same prestige, but it kind of feels like we're getting another Rock Hogan.
It looks like that, but you know, especially Jericho having the bat like him, and you know all that stuff too. Like it's pretty cool. But I mean, this is kind of like what I'm liking about AEW right now, that they're finally giving us the shit that we want to see. You know what I mean? Damn, shout out to those chicharrones.
But we got a lot of homages in the past that I'm happy about, bro.
Zack Sabre Jr. and Danny Garcia versus Shibata and Orange Cassidy. And I think Danny Garcia pinned Cassidy or something. Yeah, bro, he finally ate a loss. He hasn't eaten a loss.
He held up the title at the end, and now it's a fatal four-way at Forbidden Door for the was it the Atlantic?
Bro, it's cool to see Zack Sabre Jr. Man, I actually liked him in that Cruiserweight Classic. And should have stayed with WWE, bro.
Yep, it should have been either him or Kota Ibushi to win that entire tournament, but both guys were obligated to where they were at.
I know, bro, it sucks, but that was cool that they even have footage of them in WWE. That's just badass.
And they were fucking raw, bro.
What do you guys think about the Forbidden Door pay-per-view?
Oh man,
think the card's gonna be all right?
It's gonna be straight garbage.
It's gonna be straight good. Nah, I don't know. I mean, we always say here that Tony Khan can put on a great fucking pay-per-view.
Yeah,
just a shitty fucking flagship show. Like, I don't know, but I feel like Okada versus Danielson is gonna be fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, that one, bro. Daniel Bryan can go. Okada can go.
Okada can go.
Can't wait to see this shit, man. You know what? Okada should go to WWE, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why the hell he picked that company for, but hopefully he does.
His boy Shinsuke is there. So never know.
A lot of the guys in AEW who opted to go there, they're gonna learn real fucking fast. Like, this is just a fucking what you call? I mean, they're thinking like AEW is the next big thing. It's gonna be the one to take over the wrestling biz, but it's not. It's gonna be just another fucking another rendition of Deja Vu. Like, this is the same shit that we've seen the past 5-10 years. Why not go with the number one promotions in the world, WWE, and showcase your talent there? Yeah, there's a lot of big stars there, but at the same time, dude, you're at the top of the fucking world in WWE. You know what I mean? Guys like LA Knights, you know what I mean?
You know what? This has been a great wrestling news and brews, man, because like we're literally getting all these shows and talking about the best topics for sure, man. Let's move it on to SmackDown. Let's see what's going on over there.
Yep, bros. The fucking, like we talked about, the Usos and the Bloodline storyline is number one in the world right now.
I love it. I love it, bro.
I love it.
Fuck you, Paul Heyman. I'm glad that Jay said I want him. If I want him.
This is what I've been wanting to talk about since scrolling right here. I got 4 or 5 SmackDowns written on these notes. And the very first thing I really want to talk about SmackDown was that Roman Reigns 1,000 days celebration, that acknowledgement, and they're showing the timeline of all the fucking guys he beat, and they included everybody, bro. And they showed too the past champions of all time. They showed Daniel Bryan. They show CM Punk. They show Mark Henry. They
that
show
was
all
bad.
these guys. Like they didn't give
They
a fuck.
acknowledge everybody. All
They
the
acknowledge everybody, but it's true. Like put all that history in there because it just makes Roman look better and it makes him look like these guys are AEW superstars. Like people are seeing that.
especially the best in the world.
All these guys.
CM
You know what I
Punk.
mean? That man, that's a Triple H move. It's not a Vince move because Vince is all about making money. He's a pussy. But Triple H shows history, and I love Triple H. But man, that guy, like I was never a huge Triple H fan, but that guy, he's the man, bro.
He is, bro.
He is.
Triple H taking over, man.
Triple H, man. You already know JS shit.
We would have never seen WWE acknowledging all of these other promotions.
Right.
Like, fuck, man. You know, we got AJ Styles on Impact Wrestling making a montage. We had The Rock being able to, and yeah, The Rock's still under contract with WWE. For those of you who don't know, he's still there as a legend. But he was able to go and induct Ken Shamrock. We had Shinsuke going to Pro Wrestling Noah and wrestling against the Great Muta. And they're not fucking Vince McMahon moves. Had Vince stayed in power, we would have never been able to see WWE expand.
Exactly. Especially going to Puerto Rico and doing all this crazy shit.
Oh yeah.
It's nuts, man.
I love that they go overseas, bro. Like all over the fucking world, guys.
The O2 Arena and Money in the Bank
be showed out through the whole world.
Oh, most definitely.
And it sucks. Like, okay, like we got this pay-per-view coming up. It's called Payback. Who the fuck in America is gonna sell out that crowd? No one. Let's move that shit somewhere overseas. But for sure, that Payback is gonna be packed full, and it's gonna be in somewhere in America, but it's gonna be fucking packed only because it's already getting it's looking already like overseas is winning. You know what I mean? Like all these other countries are winning because they want to see WWE. They want to fucking buy a ticket. And I feel like WWE fans over here in America took WWE for granted because remember they wouldn't show up or whatever. But looking at the product now, shit, Triple H has changed the game.
Cheers.
No pun intended.
Cheers, fellas. Cheers, man.
You guys are playing the game.
No, he's doing let's go. This is Mikey right behind
and
me.
whose game is it? It's LA Knight's game. Yeah.
Man, I love that dude. Hey, I was telling Jay Esco, man, look, check it out. There's a tweet that happened from fucking Zelia. What's her name? Zelia?
Yeah, Zelina, I brought it up.
Zelina.
Okay.
We talked about it, yeah.
Okay, my bad.
But
yeah, I was just like, what the fuck? Why would she say that, man?
Yeah, dude, it makes no sense. Like I said,
I mean, the dude is him. Like he's like himself.
He is.
Like, I don't see him as a raw code. JS pointed out he's vocal.
Yep.
Oh, for sure, man. He's vocal.
He's known.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that every time he goes like this, that's his name.
A
Knight.
Yeah. What did Stone Cold say, man? He said,
"What?
My character was myself, just like the volume up, like what did he say? Like the energy more up, all this shit.
Yeah,
same thing like LA Knight, bro. He just gets it. He's
you gotta be loud.
He's looking at himself. He wants to be a mega star, man, and he's already making that shit happen.
Sure.
Yep.
He's not over here listening to writers and fucking these notes. This man already knows what the fuck to do. So
yeah, he's older. He's experienced.
Yeah,
and he's ready to show the people his way. And folks, LA Knight is no joke.
No joke.
I can't wait for fucking Money in the Bank. I fucking have that dude 100%.
Appreciate you, brother.
I'm gonna crack this one open.
But
you never know. You know, Money in Bank. I know it's crazy,
but I told Jay.
Never fucking know.
I told Jay. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
It might be Shit.
A pay-per-view of the. It might be a great fucking pay-per-view.
It might be, man. I hope so. It might be fucking Logan Paul. Who knows? A lot of people are rooting for him, and so am I. I mean, I'm a fan. I'm not gonna hate on the guy. That guy's athletic as fuck, and I'm glad that he
What's up, my girl Ruby?
that point to that wrestling motherfucking shit instead of the boxing world like his other brother. But shit, both of them are in sports, and shit, it could have been UFC, and he could have been fucked up like CM Punk.
There it is.
Hey, Oos, what were you trying to say right now?
I was talking about. I told Jay earlier about the whole the whole LA Knight situation going on. Is Zelina when she went on saying, he's trying to be the Rock, trying to be Stone Cold. Like, hey, if that's the case, if people are comparing you to them, that's a fucking compliment, bro.
Man, he's on a level, man. He's on that level.
It's the level that Roman them are not on.
Oh, but remember, he's not in the level of the devil. MJF, shout outs.
Not that. I mean, he hasn't even talked about the devil like that dude has, and he's Jewish.
Yeah, and he's talking about the devil. Good.
MJF, he's a great fucking wrestler. He's great on the fucking mic, but I did not like what he said.
What did he say?
He's Jewish. You don't talk about the fucking devil. You don't acknowledge the fucking devil.
But he's been about the devil. We already know that this
and his religion, you cannot talk about.
This guy's about talking the worst shit ever.
You cannot praise him,
bro. When you talk to when you say this chick, you call her Methany. He said that this chick looks like she does meth on the crowd. It was a family member from somebody, right?
This motherfucker said
it was that the son of what's his name?
This asshole grabbed tequila from a lady and threw the tequila on her fucking son.
What's his name? The loose cannon, Brian Pillman.
Brian Pillman. Oh, yeah.
He told his sister.
I
forgot her name, and he said Methany. Oh, Stephanie or something, and he called her Methany. Oh my god,
that was fucked up.
You know what? He's gonna go down as a legend for that shit.
Hell yeah!
Wait, that's the definition of a shit talker.
Mm-hmm. When you can get
right now, WWE desperately needs somebody.
That's something they cannot. This is an attitude era.
Wait, don't get me wrong. They have a lot of fucking shit talkers, especially like Seth Rollins, and a lot of other great fucking wrestlers. But if they get MJ,
you know what? Seriously, he barely got to WWE, but Grayson Waller is a MJF.
He is.
That dude is
shit, man.
I cannot wait for
AEW. AEW shit talkers, man. I feel like I really want to see them kind of just focus on themselves, bro. They gotta stop, referencing WWE in almost every fucking program. Mm-hmm. You get it. A lot of them have history with WWE. Like let it go, bro. Bro, focus on what's going on now. That's MJF's problem. He's a great shit talker on the mic.
Yeah, but he's always mentioning fucking WWE.
But he's never taken a shit on them. Maybe a couple times, but
he never has because
he's been really just bringing them up about the history and all this stuff. But
like recently, you mentioned Vince McMahon
live, man.
Come on, guy.
He even made this video on YouTube.
There's no Vince McMahon in your company. Talk about Tony Khan. Talk about Tony Khan. I want him to have beef with, or somebody should have like Stone Cold beef with Tony Khan and start shit with them. Man, that would be fucking crazy. That's what we want to see.
MJF made a tough enough video for
Maxwell Jacob
Freidstein or some shit like that.
Moxley should attack fucking Tony Khan, bro.
And look at him now. Look at MJF now, bro. Like WWE actually is targeting this guy.
MJF.
No, and they're gonna throw stupid money at him, bro.
They are, bro.
The bidding war of 2024, my guy. But I wanted to get into now Because are you going live after this, JSCO?
I was thinking about it.
Hell yeah.
Well, this live is great. Shit.
No, that's what
They're going to be an hour.
Yeah, no, because I got to go and do a little something after this before I hop in.
Oh, real quick. Keep. What were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna move into our
wrestling news and brews. I mean, wrestling news. Real quick. Let me give some love to fucking what's his name? Fuck. Looking at it right here, guy. Cross. Karrion Kross, man. We got AJ Styles. We got to give it to Karrion Kross, man.
Couple Saito suplexes.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, we got Charlotte coming back. I wasn't a big fan of that. And you know what? I'm surprised that they still got Theory as U.S. champ. Get rid of that guy.
That's crazy. What's going to happen? Shit.
I tell you what, you put that shit on someone like Grayson Waller right now. I don't know.
Oh, that's money, dog.
I'm a fan, dog.
Or we fucking have him start a trio with Pretty Deadly. I don't know.
Pretty Deadly. Damn, I love that tag team, man. You know what?
I like them.
Oh my god, they're so fucking entertaining. They're funny. So shout out
to boy.
Yes, boy. Let's get right into wrestling news.
JSCO, why don't you fucking start us off?
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna say the same shit that we probably don't even remember, but this was the last live that I had, and I mentioned all this, and I'll run it down quick. Got McIntyre coming back, hopefully by Money in the Bank.
Yep.
Carlito signing with WWE.
Yep.
WWE wants Hook and Taz in the commentary, or and Hook as a wrestler. So we'll see about that one. Money in the Bank winner, like I said, can cash in on the mid-card titles, which is, I think that's a L on that. And said this one earlier, Randy Orton coming back by SummerSlam, at least before SummerSlam.
Awesome. I hope so.
No, that is true. That's already confirmed.
Yes, it is.
Shout out to Randy Orton, man. Fucking legend.
Yeah, man. Resco, why don't you grace us with some wrestling news you might have came across this
wrestling news brews, was it the final report?
What was that?
Is this the final report?
No, this is the wrestling news. Like, what wrestling news out there you wanted to throw out onto the podcast?
Yeah, like all the shit that I was saying right now, like rumors,
a news that's kind of sparked your interest.
Anything.
Hell yeah, shit. This is the first time I've been on here, so shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
And
we got the routine. Shout outs to Oos in the background. Sweet dog.
What you guys think about CM Punk coming back? That's like, oh my god,
it was well needed. Well needed, because that's the AEW
that's like the biggest thing that happened besides Roman Reigns 1,000 days.
Yes, sir.
CM Punk is their draw.
Punk,
yes, boy.
Yep. My news that I have this week is that Jeff Hardy is now taking another long hiatus from AEW.
Oh, but did you hear why?
God, I cannot believe that.
I didn't hear why.
Jeff.
Okay. Yeah, the comments were blowing this shit up. They were just saying, just retire. So basically, if you have been arrested and something shit like that in Canada, you can't go over there or whatever.
They got a Canadian tour coming up.
Yeah, they got
Canadian. Why is Jeff Hardy doing this shit that he has been always doing?
Yeah, that tour coming up, whatever, that Owen Hart tournament, and he can't go over there because he just fucking, that felony, that one's a huge one with the one he just got. So yeah, that's basically what's happening right now. And bro, the guy can't wrestle for shit, bro. We just saw that pay-per-view that just happened.
Because
Double or Nothing, and that guy, he fucked up the first move, and he got on the he got on the turnbuckle, he fucking fell down. I mean, God, just retire them things.
And I like how the fucking AEW elitists were like, "Oh, it was part of it. They just wanted to show him, come on." No, that wasn't a part of it. He fucked up. He fucked up just as bad as Top Dollar trying to do the fucking tope over the top.
Exactly.
Oh,
like Michael Cole has been saying, flop dollar for the fucking
flop
past,
dollar, yeah.
the past month, flop dollar.
But let's get into our moment of the week. JSco, what's your moments of the week?
Moment of the week, man. You caught me off guard. I really had to think about this one. And I deleted all my notes too.
Oh shit. But Resco, you had any moments that might have sparked your interest?
Moments of the week would have to be Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins.
Back again on NXT.
Where it all started, right?
Yeah, for sure, brother. I think that was a whole week.
Oh, most definitely, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
What about you? I know you got yours locked down.
I got my wrestling moment of the week. Jey Uso fucking super
kicks.
Oh my
God. That was a bad. With his brother, man, that was a hard ass.
I'm out too.
That promo was fire, bro. He's all, you've been holding me back. You've been doubting me, and man, what
a fuck!
It was a blessing that you got hurt and all this shit.
Wrestling
I didn't expect that, man. That was fucking dude.
That was wild, bro.
You
know what? I'm gonna have to give some love to my boy Dominic Mysterio and that fucking heat. This guy can't even put out a word. Not a word, man. This guy, I'm telling you, man. Like, and the way he reacts to and the way, like, he's just spot on everything, man. Classic heel. He's been watching wrestling for a while. You can tell. So, to have even a wrestling match with Cody Rhodes at a pay-per-view, Money in the Bank, that's there. That's when he has to say he made it, bro. He's wrestling Cody. Like, what the fuck?
He's gained the trust of his fucking his peers in that business. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people are fucking backing up for that.
Throughout the whole experiences, like
I said, you got the biggest heel right now. You got the biggest face right now, going at it. And Money in the Bank.
That's the cool thing, man. Shit, you're a son of a fucking legend right now. A living legend.
Both of them, yeah, for sure.
Fucking active, bro.
Yeah, I hope they ran a promo that pay-per-view where they show off both of their past. Yep. They show off a little homage to Eddie.
Eddie,
they show off the Rey Mysterio. You like that?
I want to see people be like Eddie.
Have the Rey Mysterio package. We'll have the Dusty Rhodes package. Bam, right there.
To fucking shine. Let's see somebody right now, young, and that has it just like Eddie. Fucking shine.
Let's do it.
Well, hit me up, Oos. Maybe this weekend we'll do another one. We gotta.
We'll get back on the schedule this Saturday night. Our per use.
Got to do it, man. Saturday, and maybe this could be a thing, man. Maybe we'll do Wednesdays and Saturdays. Why not?
Hey, might as well fucking.
You know what? We'll call it fucking Dynamite. We'll call it Collisions.
Dynamite and Superstitions, baby. Let's get it.
Again,
the hiatus on this thing has mostly been my fault because I've been off on vacation for a minute. But I'm back in Florida. I'm back home. So
don't forget to spike your hair and take care.
Spike your hair, take care, and fuck AEW. All right, guys. Hey, we love you guys. Man.
That trash.
Thank you guys for having me on. I just want to talk about a little bit of fucking wrestling. Cheers to y'all, brothers.
Resco, will we see you this Saturday night?
I'm pretty sure, God's willing.
Let's do it, man. Hey, this has been another episode of Wrestling News and Brews. Oos Juice, JSco, man, King Resco below us. Hey, stay good and stay too fucking sweet.
Sweet.
Too fucking
You
sweet.
have a good one.
Let's
Cheers.
go. Spike your